YouTube? I am back from California, sadly. I'm back in Michigan and I'm standing at 4 freaking weeks. So I just have 4 weeks and it's competition day. I am ready, I think. I had my cheat meal on my birthday. That was absolutely amazing. That'll keep me sane for the next 4 weeks. So right now, I mean, it's literally time to grind and like I'm putting my full effort in the gym and to my meals. Like I'm being super, super exact with my meals. I mean, I have been my whole prep, but like I'm being extra careful with my meals now that I'm 4 weeks out. So yeah, we're so close, but so far. I absolutely loved California. I mean, that's where my heart is. I mean, I'm so happy there. I just want to pick up everything and go, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm just getting back in the groove of things. I have to study. I'm trying to get my fitness nutrition specialist certification. That is a mouthful. I'm trying to get that certification just so I just feel like I just need it. I will feel more stable. I'll feel a lot more professional with my career. So got to work on that. And this weekend I have 2 photo shoots, so I will take you guys with me if I have someone to film me. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys, and that's what's going on. I'm going to have, in the next clip, I'm going to be talking about something very personal to me, but I feel like I just want to share just for anyone who can relate or anyone who's going through it as well. So I will see you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? So today I wanted to just touch on a topic that I have kept to myself. I haven't publicly announced it, and I just feel like it's something I want to share for anyone who is going through the same thing or anyone who has been through the same thing. So some of you may know my past. I have a video on my story and my journey and how I got to where I am today. So basically I was, I think it was like 2 years ago, I was starving myself, basically wasn't eating anything for like every day, and lost my period. I mean, my body was shutting down literally. So that's when I decided to change my life, and I got into this fitness thing, and I got really into lifting and building my body and making myself feel better about myself, and building curves and all that. So as I was doing that, I was starting to eat normally again, and starving myself. I was depriving myself of so much, like almost all the food out there. So because of that, because I was being so restricted and I was being so strict, it led to binging. So I haven't been like diagnosed by a doctor, because I really haven't talked to a doctor, but I mean, like, I'm good now. I don't know if it's because I'm on prep, but we'll see how it is after. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But basically, there were days where I would stick to my, diet. I was on a bulk. As you guys know, I was recording my bulk. So yeah, even months before prep, I was, binging. But, so anyway, I would stick to my bulking diet and everything, and then there would be times where at night I just wanted to eat the whole kitchen, and I basically almost did. I would grab bags of chips. I would grab the peanut butter jar. I ate everything in sight, and it was to the point where it was more like I would eat a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Like I wanted a little bit of everything, and I just couldn't stop. Like mentally, it is such a hard place to be in, and it's so hard to explain, because there's people out there who are going to be like, oh, okay, like you just were eating like a normal person, like, or you were overeating. But this is way more than overeating. This is where you eat and you eat and you eat and you feel sick to your stomach, but you just keep eating because you were so deprived of it before. And it's almost like I felt like the food was gonna like leave tomorrow, or like, this was the only amount of food I was going to get for the rest of my life. Like I was just eating and eating and eating, and I would feel sick to my stomach, and then once I was done, I would feel so bad about myself. I mean, I wanted to cry because I was like, wow, I feel so guilty. Why did I just do that? Like, it's like almost like a switch. It's like a switch turns on and you don't know who you are anymore. Those goals don't even matter. You just eat everything in sight, and it is the worst feeling ever. Yeah, I never want to go back to binge eating. I hope I don't after prep, but I talked to my coach about this before too. So she said we're gonna really like keep an eye out for it after prep because, you know, so many different eating disorders can develop after prep. So we'll see, but as of right now, I mean, I haven't obviously binged throughout prep, and hopefully this is the end of it. Hopefully there's no more binging, but I've heard even from other people that binging doesn't really just go away. You're always going to feel the urge to. Not always, but there's going to be times where you feel like binging. So it's just honestly all about self-control. And yeah, it's so difficult. But the best advice I can give you is when you do have a binge, to just drink so much water, even though you feel extremely full and you feel like, oh my God, I cannot put one more thing in my stomach. You just need to keep drinking water because that's the only way you're going to feel better the next day. And the next day, you need to be drinking a bunch of water. And also, don't be restricting calories the next day. Don't feel like, okay, I ate like 5,000 calories last night. I'm not going to eat like anything today. So you shouldn't do that because then it's just going to circle back to another binge. So what I would do is drink a bunch of water the next day, and then I would go back to my regular, you know, eating routine. I would go back to my macros, my regular macros, and my regular calories. And then eventually after a few days, I'd bounce back. My body would bounce back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there was times where I ate like 3,000 to 4,000 calories in one sitting. And it's like, I honestly have not talked to anyone about this, but like a few of my fitness friends who have been through it. So it's a very embarrassing topic because you just, I don't know. And people think like, okay, if you have a binge eating disorder, you must be like obese or something. But that's not the case because it's not something I did every day. It's just something, it was honestly a switch that turned on. It was like once the switch turned on, I mean, I had no control over it. It was just binging. I mean, like I just ate everything. And yeah, so that's what I would go through. So I don't want to say prep solves this. You definitely want to be you definitely want to have a good relationship with food before getting into prep, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't binge for months before starting prep, but yeah, I would say about like 3 months before prep I definitely had a binge. But then I kind of slowly got out of it and got myself mentally prepared for prep, and I really haven't had the urge to recently, but I would say the beginning of prep I definitely had the urge to binge, and I had the urge to just quit this all and end my prep and just go back to doing what I did. But mentally I stayed strong, and I said to myself that this goal means so much more than that bite of food. So that's what's kept me through this prep. I'd really like to hope that the binge eating has stopped, but I will keep you guys updated. You know how it goes after prep. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. It's definitely a hard topic to talk about, but you know, there's probably so many people out there who have gone through it and who want some advice on it and want to relate to someone. So we all have struggles. It may look like literally amazing on the outside and through Instagram and everything, but you know, it's not always like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. I am so pumped for this freaking competition. I just booked my tan, which is still, I feel like it's so weird that I have to get a tan, but I do. And it's not going to be like a super dark tan, but I think I'm going to have like a light coat. So I booked that, and I'm literally ready for my competition. I just need to get my jewelry, and I'm done, and I'm ready. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.